Suzanne Gibbs here. In my studio, testing new equipment. I have a microphone attached to me. I have a little doodad that helps me turn on the camera so I can sit here and not reach up and reach back to turn it off and on. This is raw footage just showing you the courage it takes to set up and go live. My work's behind me. I'm in my studio alone, and I'm excited to share this new series of work called Say Nothing. Say Nothing is work that has been years in making. Wow, it's hard to talk about without a script. What do you see? Let me move the stool away. The zippered mouth, the X across the mouth. It's about being constricted and not being able to say something. And the people that can't say something are the people that I want to be able to say something. We're asked so often to say nothing. Hold your tongue. Don't talk. Just go about your day. Get tougher. Don't be so sensitive. Okay, I think we've said say nothing for long enough. We are in a time now where it is time to say something, and one of the ways that I feel most comfortable speaking is through my work, through my painting. Could I sit here and just say, hey, my paintings are talking for me. I'm done. I wish it was that easy. Like people would just grab them up and say, I want that because it speaks to me. But the reality is that I probably need to tell you a little bit more about them, help you to understand. Do you care what mediums I use and how I make them? Maybe, yeah, I can share that in another video, but right now it's just me sitting here with my work, saying something about the work titled Say Nothing. There are so many people that are marginalized in our society, in America, around the world, oftentimes women, but not always. Work that goes unnoticed, untalked about, unheard, and it holds up the scaffolding of the life that we know. I pour all these thoughts I have and all this knowledge that I try to absorb about Say Nothing, about marginalized, unheard people, and I try to pour that into my paintings. And one of the ways I do that is these are made with a type of paint that is persnickety, and so when I'm working it takes longer to make these paintings, and it allows me to have that time and space in my mind to think about those that can't say something. I'm fortunate that I can sit back and be curious about this topic and be naive and questioning about that which I don't know, and then pouring that naivete or that questioning into my work. The massive amount of detail that it's in this work is representative of the massive amount of work that goes unnoticed, unheard of, unpaid in cultures around the world. But most especially because I live here now, the culture of the United States of America, the culture of expecting women to do so much and get paid less and to get ignored or to say nothing and just, hey, you know. I don't want to sit here and get angry. I want to sit here and make good work that makes it possible for the conversation of saying something. of initiating change, of initiating the allowance of other women to tell their stories. My story is one thing, but a collective of stories of women and marginalized people in general is where real societal change can happen. I'm loading a lot on my paintings, right? You could just say, hey, yeah, they're just, pretty wall decorations, but it's more than that for me. Thank you for listening. Suzanne of Suzanne Gibbs Art. My first sit with my work and talk to you ever video. I hope to do more. Please comment. Let me know what your questions are. Let me know what your stories are. Where have you felt marginalized? Where have you felt unheard? Where have you felt that you haven't been paid for work that you've done, or haven't been paid enough, or you've been treated unfairly or poorly, or the way that society is set up, the scaffolding of our world and the way things are don't support who you want to be and what you want to be? I want to hear your stories. I want to pour it into this work so that we can have a bigger conversation. I appreciate you for listening and for being here. You are not being unnoticed. I am noticing.